Did you know that each of you have waves of forces that emanates around your body, which is projected as different colors of light called your aura? The word aura is from the Latin meaning breeze, wind, the upper air, to raise, lift, or hold suspended. When you utilize your mind by way of thought, whether positive or negative, the aura that surrounds your body is affected. This merely means that your aura is altered by your mental activities, which are your bodily moods. The aura is ever present at all times, and not just in the human body, but also in other living organisms, including the planet Earth. Welcome to Back to the Basics, where you learn facts, hope you embrace it. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. I'm fearless. Welcome to Back to the Basics, where you learn facts, hope you embrace it. Watch, like, share, bring in awareness. Watch, like, share, bring in. In your body, the aura is the voltage and current between your crown seat, located at the top of the head, and the root seat, which is located at the base of the spine, near the prostate. This flow gives rise to a magnetic field which surrounds the body. This magnetic force field contains the ether particles of green light, which is a healing force that is waiting to be drawn into the body by the seats of the body when sick. The ancient masters who grew the human body recorded that the aura contains your spirit, soul, and your physical form. Modern scientists, however, are so fixated on numbers, whatever they cannot mathematically calculate, they often disregard. But the ancient masters knew better, for etheric matters were way beyond the descriptive powers of mortals due to most limited perception. Nevertheless, the aura is very often visible to those who have a sensitive and delicate sense of sight. It stems from the life force of the human body and appears about 2 to 3 feet away from the physical body. It may be looked upon as the atmosphere of the body because it reflects the real vital body, mental moods, health, and character of a person. The different layers of moods or reflections are reflected in colors, which may appear cloud-like or bright and clear according to the mood it is reflecting. The purer a person is, the more illuminated his or her aura will be. And again, not everyone can see the aura, only those who are highly spiritual. It is important to know at this time that the reflection of colors rarely stays the same, for the aura reflects your most intricate mood. And between the male and the female, the aura is apt to change more so in the female because women are more sensitive to nature and thus is affected by the planets, their positions, and the moon, being she is the mother and thus the manifester of nature, who nurtures, as opposed to the man who is considered a part of nature, making him the manifestation or man-infestation of nature, and thus is not affected by those things. The color of the aura that one may see depends on a person's mood, and each color have its own meaning. For instance, red is a color which projects or encourages positive or negative, just like the sun, which can burn you if too close, or it can warm you up as it does the planet. Red reflects passion, and passion can be associated with good or evil, love or hate, concern or disregard. Blue reflects a highly spiritual mood and various qualities of humans such as devotion, faith, and piety. Various levels of your mood are reflected in different shades of blue. Yellow is the color which reflects intellect, or the total state of consciousness. The brighter the hue, the purer the stream of mentality, and the greater the intellect. Whenever the color is dull, the thoughts or the mood of the person are either slow or out of tune with the mental plane. Yellow also encourages reason, judgment, analysis, and the use of logical mental activities. Green is the most divine mood reflected from the mental plane. Green is a healing force projecting vitality and growth. Green is a combination of yellow and blue. Yellow like a phase of the sun, and blue like the waters. Together gives you the green grass. It is no coincidence that there is healing in grass, and this is why all animals eat greenery when they are sick, unlike most humans who take white pills. Black is not a color, but a supreme state of mind, as in the state God was in before the light. Black is supreme balance and thus the total absence of moods and colors. Black is a form of chaos without confusion, as in immeasurable space and void. It is the absence of all imbalance before the blinding light of ignorance. White is a state of purity, for it is the absence of color, feelings, and moods. Yet the spark of chaos or disorder exists. Therefore, white light is a contact light, meaning with it comes friction. It is emotionless, without soul, and thus it's a symbol of negativity and weakness, for it is without substance. Gray is also a negative color, projecting a total negative mood. This is the first stage of changing from the pure black state to the impure white state. This forced combination of black and white, two complete individual states not lacking, makes them remain in constant battle. People with this color in their aura are compelled towards depression, pessimism, and malice. It's a color of busyness. Brown is a combination of all that is positive, for it is a combination of green, which is a divine mood for healing, and red in its positive features. Brown is the source of growth, like the vegetation that grows from the rich dark brown soil of the earth. Pink is a combination of red in its negative aspect and white, which is the absence of emotions. A pink aura is therefore sickly, weak, and evil. So whatever your mood is or state of mind you're in, your aura will project the same. And remember, all colors mixed together is black, the pure state which contains all, as all, in all. Now, how do you know that the aura is real and not just some spiritual spookism? Well, first and foremost, spirituality is simply vibrations, and everything vibrates, and that's a reality. Now, if you did some research on mummies, you would notice how long the nails and the hair were that they have on Earth. The reason this happened is because the cells of the body still have life and still can produce life before that life expires. Electro photography began in the late 1800s with the research and investigations by an electrical genius by the name of Nikola Tesla, when he was exploring electrostatic and high voltage effects. Tesla experimented with high voltage coils, which were named after him, Tesla coils. He photographed these coils and the effect of the high voltage fields surrounding the human body. It should be clear that Tesla is the first person to invent such photography to capture the human aura or halo surrounding the body. Kirlian photography was discovered much later by Semyon Kirlian, who saw a demonstration of high-frequency electrotherapy instrument in Krasnodar, Russia. And he noticed a tiny flash of light between the electrodes and the person's skin. The object was then placed in a light sail-proof chamber exposed to electrical fields that caused the object to give off electrons, enabling the object to be photographed. This was enough to make Kirlian start experimenting and prompt him to take photographs by using high-frequency generators, generating 75,000 to 200,000 electrical oscillation per second that was developed in 1940 AD. A bioplasma corona, or a definite system of ionized particles that surrounded and penetrated the body, was seen. This discharge of light were either blue, red, white, yellow, or a combination of each. The same colors as the human aura. Get this, this light can be detected from objects whether animate or inanimate, for all things are made from atoms and thus have some form of life in it. Kirlian photography ties in with the human magnetic field because human beings are a part of the active energy exchange with an even greater universal energy system. Energy from the universe flows into the human system by way of the aura, and from there flows into the energy system which supports it. This energy then radiates outward back into the surrounding space. All of this can be captured by Kirlian photography, as the human aura is composed of many fields radiating outward from the body. So, there you have it, another spiritual unseen concept revealed. I'm Kev Ray, and this is Back to the Basic. Now don't punish yourself. You don't see my aura? Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Facts we stated. You wanna know something? Go back to basics. Most saw trapping was called the Matrix. The world frivolized, yet it's hard to face it. So I spread truth, hope you embrace it.